Joe Cross, and I wanted to do this really quick video. For some reason, Facebook wasn't letting me upload. It said I had to fix my internet connection. So, okay, fine then. If Facebook, you don't want to let me do it, then I'm going to blow up YouTube then, which is better for me regardless. But what this video is going to be about is busy equals broke. Power is organized effort, and your circle determines your life. And that so much truth to that because probably the last 7 years, I probably would be a lot further in life, business, etc. if I would have got rid of certain people sooner because your circle determines everything. I mean, it's your influence. I mean, right now, let's think about Facebook in general, right? Facebook in general, who you're connected to, you got to see their posts all day. That's constantly being fed into your brain. Who you're connected to LinkedIn, that's what you're constantly seeing in the message that you hear, the groups that you're part of. So I'll talk more about that in a second. But for now, just remember whoever your circle is determines your lifestyle. Tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are. What I wanted to first talk about is busy equals broke. I've been saying that for a while. It's been probably 15 years since I've been saying it. And most people don't understand what it means busy equals broke. What it simply means is that if you're the type of person that is constantly busy, that is probably your biggest reason for either your time broke, you're either time broke or you're financially broke. Because if you're a person that's busy, that means that you're not organized. That means that other people control your life, whether that be your children, whether that be your clients, whether that be your family, whether that be associates that waste so much of your time because busy equals broke. And what I mean by I guess if you really want to look at it this way, I've been in businesses where I was busy, made hand over fist cash, but had no time, and stressed out and overweight and unhealthy. So was I really successful, right? And then you got these people that when they ask you for help and they ask for assistance, I call them ask holes. And an ask hole is someone that simply asks for help and then you give them the advice and they don't use it. Or this is the type of person that says that they want to be part of whatever you're doing and they need help and assistance in your inner circle, but they're too busy. You guys know what I'm talking about because clients will do this to you where they'll say, you know what, let's follow up after the new year. Let's follow up after the third week of X month. If you have the problem and I have the solution and you want to wait because you're busy, then that's why busy equals broke. Because you got everybody in your life has your time and you can't even control it. And I'll give you one last example and I'll move on to the next topic. But like I had a person that says, hey, I want to be part of your mastermind group, all right, well, cool. We're going to meet on the 17th after our meeting. Well, let me check my schedule. Check your schedule? That means that you got so many priorities. Meanwhile, you're not financially where you want to be, but you're always busy doing things, activities that don't produce results. Do not confuse activity with results because if you're not making money for all this time that you're using, then that's why you're broke, right? You get my point. So next step. Power is organized effort. So I put together this group, Club 100. I'm going to post this video in it for you guys after I'm done going live and post this on LinkedIn. But here's the thing that's crazy. So I put together this group called Club 100. My profile got changed like 7 different times because people kept blocking it and it kept getting reported. So then I had a friend request people again, friend request them back on here. And then what ended up happening, everything happens for a reason. I ended up basically unfriending everybody on one account and then only adding a certain amount of people to a group that I hosted. So now pretty much the only people I'm connected to are the people in the group. And I started thinking about if I added you to the group, it's because I know you're actually will pay attention and you'll participate and you'll engage and you'll want to be part of what we're doing. If you weren't added, it's because you were using me to get whatever it is that you wanted, and I'm glad I'm not connected to you anyways. But what I wanted to hit home is power is organized effort, which simply means is that if you want complete power, if you want to build an empire, then power is organized effort, which means you got to have a bunch of people with the same vision, with the same. It's like a Super Bowl football team because they're all in line with the message. They're all in line with the plan. They know exactly what to happen. They go back to the basics. They all support each other, right? Because power is organized effort. Power is when you have a bunch of people going the same direction and all pushing together. Because nobody can build anything of substance. I'm sorry, or anything of and can't grow anything unless you're organized, unless you have effort, organized effort. I remember the first time I heard that. So that's one of the things that I'm good at. Is the reason why people follow me. It's not because I'm the greatest speaker in the world, or because I'm the best looking, or because I have the best knowledge, but because I have the ability to organize people. If people say they want to be part of something, then I put it together and I call them on it, right? People say they want to be in a mastermind, I put it together and I get it going. And then if I put it together and you don't even participate and you don't pay attention, you're not watching the videos and you're not engaging in the conversation, then you really didn't want to be part of it from the beginning. It goes back to wasting my time because you're too busy to watch this video. You're too busy to basically come out to an event. You're too busy to mastermind and network with people. You're too busy to get on a phone call. I'm out of there. Get out of here. Power's organized effort. And last but not least, your circle determines your life, period. When I was younger, I hung around gangbangers. So what was I? I was a gangbanger. When I was younger, I hung around drug dealers. So what did I become? A drug dealer. When I got a little bit older, I started hanging around business people. I started becoming more business savvy. So it just comes down to people that you put in your circle. But I think a lot of times we feel like we have to make commitments to certain people, whether that be family, friends, associates, clients, or whatever. But if it's not in line with what you're trying to do, and if their ambition is not at the level that you're at, then don't feel bad cutting people off, and definitely don't feel bad telling people no. Because if it's not in line with your vision, with your goal, and they're not in line with what you're doing, then they're holding you back. And that's what people do. People are crabs in a bucket. They want to hold you back. They want you to stay where they're at. As soon as you try to get out of that bucket, here they come. They either with their mouth or with their actions, or they try to find ways to do things to throw you off. Hey, one thing that people can say about me is that I will cut you off faster than I'll cut my infected arm. I mean, I have no emotions when it comes to cutting people off, because you know what? It's not that it's a personal thing. It's that you're not serious about doing anything. So if you're not serious and you just talk a good game, then I'm sorry, get out of here. If you're in my circle, it's because you showed me some certain ambition, and I feel like we can work together. But don't always wait for me to make the move. You make the move, and I'll either be with you or I won't. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I keep my circle small, because I want to know that the people that are around me actually support me. They celebrate me, not tolerate me. And you guys should do the same thing too. Associate with better people. That's one thing that you should do in 2018, or do in 2019 or 2020, whatever year you're watching this video. Get a better surrounding. Get the people around you that want to build something with you, that want to move with you, that want to that support you when you do good, that are there to say, hey, what's up? What happened? And when it goes bad, they tell you, hey, that's life. You need to start hanging around with better people. And if everybody around you, if you're the smartest person in the room, you need a new group, right? Because you need to always be growing and evolving, or else you die. So I hope you guys learn from it.